Did you hear the news about Levi's brand president apparently getting pushed out or forced to resign because of her freedom of choice views? Now, why would Levi's care what Jennifer says on her own time and her own social media? What does that have to do with Levi's? Why is Levi's against freedom of choice? Why is Levi's against Canada and against consumers? I mean, why? I don't get it. I mean, I respected the brand. I've worn Levi jeans. In fact, I was looking all over the place for a pair of jeans because I was going to rip it out live, chop it up and send it back to them. To say, hey, I no longer respect you. If you don't respect your own employees, your own executives for having an opinion, then why would I respect your brand? Why would I follow your brand? Why would I support you, right? This is about one Canada, one voice. I hope you've watched the other videos that I posted about how we're making so many mistakes in Ottawa with the truckers and how we're losing Canada and how we gave Turdhead the power to bring in the Emergencies Act, right? We gave it to him on a fucking silver platter. We gave it to him, right? How can we expect to block borders and not expect massive repercussions? I'm surprised the army was not called in, right? So we're making some mistakes. It's not too late to correct these mistakes, right? We have the power. We have 1,000% more power today than the truckers do. Get your Levi's jeans, cut out the label, send it to them. If they receive 1,000 pairs today, or if they receive a big fuck you notice on their brand page, right? They understand they can't fuck with Canadian freedom, okay? We need to send a clear message. We need to start uniting. We need to start uniting behind an idea of the sniper protest, the moving protest, the 10-second protest, the one voice protest. We have to go after the power. The power is the money. Trudeau is not the power. The power is the money. We have to go after the money. We have to go after mainstream media, but we have to go after the power behind mainstream media, right? We need to find out who the sponsors are for CNN, NBC, CBS. Who are their sponsors? Okay, I don't think it was Levi's, but they just gave us an opportunity on the silver platter, right? So let's talk to Levi's, let's re-educate Levi's that we are the consumer. We have the power. We have the power, not corporations, okay? Let's find out who else is behind the CNN, who else is supporting the fake narrative, who's supporting the fake lies. Why aren't CNN and the other mainstream media reporting both sides of the news? How many times are you going to hear that there was a swastika flag or a Nazi flag? Yes, there was one. And as soon as the truckers protest, and I give them a lot of credit for this, as soon as they saw it, they ousted him out. There was one fucking Nazi flag. When is the mainstream media going to report the truth? Why didn't they say there was one guy and he was quickly escorted out? How many times have you heard that from the mainstream media? So they are perpetuating lies. We can't support companies that support lies. We are Canadians. We are consumers. There is no bigger power than a consumer power. What does the corporation need? Money, profits, dividends, right? So if you go after their oxygen, if they can't breathe, if they can't pay their shareholders, cut out their fucking oxygen. Send out a Levi's jeans. If you can't afford to put it, a pair of jeans ripped up in the mail, or send in one piece, hopefully, let's give the Levi's CEO an opportunity to donate all these pairs to charity, because that would be a huge PR move for them, right? Let's help them save face. Let's help them, educate them to get them on the right side of history, on the right side of freedom. Let's allow them to save face. Send a perfectly good pair of jeans to Levi's, ask them to donate it to charity because you have no use for them, okay? Unless they change their minds. So the power of the consumer is 1,000,000 times more powerful than the truck sitting in Ottawa. When are we going to realize that? When are we going to unite as a consumer? Sitting in your own bed with the power of your computer or tablet, just send shit back. Buy a pair of Levi's, cancel the order. Send shit back. I don't care if the pair of jeans you send back are 20 years old. It still sends the same message. Or rip out the little beautiful red tag, which is a beautiful branding strategy. Cut it out, put it in an envelope. Okay, an envelope is going to cost you what? I don't know. How much is a stamp these days? $1? Send it back. It's going to send a message. Get on the right side of history. That's the message you want. On March 1st, we're going to silently, peacefully protest. Go to a supermarket. Go on the highway. Pull over at 12 noon your time. Pull over on the side of the highway. If you can't do it for 60 seconds or 10 minutes, do it for 10 seconds. Hold your breath for 10 seconds, okay? But we gotta send a message to the powers that be. We gotta send a message to the money, okay? Money without consumers are useless. Money, rich people without consumers, eventually, yes, they can live well. But if they have no more money coming in, they have no more power. We are that money coming in. We are the power. We control their destiny. We are consumer. We are one voice, one Canada. The world is watching us. They will follow this trend. Trust me, they're following the truckers trend, and the truckers have had limited results. Your dollar controls the future of Canada. Your loonie controls the future of Canada. Please pass this on. Tag an influencer. Tag Rebel News. Tag everyone that you know of. Let's get behind this movement, right? We are the consumer. Please pass it on. Thank you.